Hello and welcome to your Pick a Card Thursday. I am Sophie from Maison Jupiter. This is your reading on why did you choose this particular person to be your mother in this incarnation. So we're going to look into your card to understand your reason why you chose this particular person to be your mother. And this is going to be a pick a card. So you need to choose the right path to get your message today. To do this, we're going to tap into our energy of our intuition. So let's close our eyes, take a deep breath in, and exhale. When you're going to reopen your eyes, the first part that attracts your eyes is going to be your message for today. If you need more time, you can pause, but I encourage you to go with your gut instinct, the first part that attracts your eyes, and not overthink this. I'm going to start with group 1. If you are part of group 2 or 3, you can use a timestamp below to go directly to your reading. And I will see you in a minute. So group 1, we have your reading here. So let's see, what is the reason why you have chosen this particular person to be your mother in this life? So we have a page of Earth. It says studious, prepared, and cheerful. So this looks like your energy, but I could be absolutely reverse. It's a collective message, of course. So it looks like what you wanted to start with in this life was to be with an energy that would be either grounding you or an energy that would be a little bit Virgo, a little bit Capricorn and Virgo. We have Taurus in the mix also with the earth sign, but because of the keyword of being prepared, cheerful, and studious, I'm going more with Virgo and Capricorn on this. It looks like, so one of you could be Capricorn or Virgo, have a strong placement in those places. It looks like you wanted to learn something absolutely from this person. It could be about communication, it could be about writing, it could be about what this person had studied. So let's look into the rest of your cards. But right away, what I'm sensing is that you had a very hurtling reason of choosing this person. It's not so far that much about emotions, but there was something you needed from her that was really going to make your life on earth maybe not easily, but would give you a skill or knowledge that would eventually make it easier for you to be on earth. So let's go into another oracle. This is 2 oracle in the mix. Those are the 2 if you are curious. I mix those 2 together. And let's pull some energy card on this. We have heartbreak, intense sadness, grieving, a loss, separation, regret, betrayal, and crying mourning. Let's see another one that goes with this on the reason why you have chosen this particular person to be your mother. We have obsession. So those 2 cards are extremely emotional, and we get a pretty down to earth and logic into this card right there. So let's see, what is this card? We have obsession, fixated, passionate, can't stop thinking about you, sexual tension, burning desire, fascination. So with those 2 cards, I'm getting that either your soul is extremely emotional, that could be also reverse. So at all time, if it's reverse, apply how it fits. But I'm getting 2 different main energy. So I'm getting that to ground you more in this life, you needed to have a mother that was more down to earth, that was more logical, uh, that was more giving you skills that were maybe a bit cold at time, but a little bit more into the 3D. And those 2 cards, it's talking about in in your emotions, yes, in previous lives, as a tendency, you tend to go as a soul, you tend to go in big emotions, you tend to go in in a loop, even with the card of obsession. It is something that we are obsess about in the past life, and a tendency for your soul. So you started as a soul, as someone that really had bad experiences with feelings and having intense feelings, and this maybe at time colder woman that would be your mother was really your choice of, okay, I need to anchor down, I need to learn how to be more able to be on earth with more logic and more learning about my communication because of this letter right there. So I'm really getting that for you, group one, that could have been a big clash of energies to have one of you more emotional and one of you more down to earth and cold. But that was why you were mixed together. So let's get more. I'm going to use my cosmic contract oracle and let's see what we have there. We have a guidance. Okay, so it says, I will guide you in the darkness. Absolutely. So this is a person that agreed to help you because this person saw or knew how you were suffering previously and really wanted to be there for you, showing you how can you get out of this stuck energy and into something new. Let's get more card about this. We have marriage. So that could be done through either showing you how to be in a healthy partnership, maybe with your father, maybe with somebody else. So just showing you through a relationship or through the commitment that she had with you, how to be in a healthy relationship. I'm going to get two cards of tarot, and I would like to see more on how you picked this particular person to be your mother. So we have, oh, they're all reversed. I'm going to use it not as a reversal. Ace of Wands and Four of Cups. With the Four of Cups underneath the deck, we have the Nine of Wands and one final card to go with the Ace of Wands. I am getting the Seven of Swords. So my question was, how did you choose this particular person as your mother? Queen of Pentacles underneath the deck, Queen of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles, so very much in the 3D. So the answer about how you chose this person is basically you didn't really choose. It was somebody that came to you. And again, we get that card of guardian really showing in here as somebody that wanted to show up for you. So either through your guides, your guardian, they guided you to go with this person, or your mother herself knew that she was the one that needed to be there for you and offered you, let's go back on earth, let's go back on earth, let me guide you even though I know you don't really want to do it, let me help you, let me help you find your own happiness, let me help you how to be healthy with your feelings. And I know you have a lot of bad karma in love. I know you are exhausted about the bad way that you experience in love. I know you're really hurt about what happened, but let me guide you through this. And we're going to do the work together. The Seven of Swords is there to maybe express that it was not always easy between the two of you, and sometimes the ways of teaching you were hidden. So that could be through reversal psychology. That could have been with showing you reverse of what you, of maybe something like, when I say a reverse, it could mean that your mother was showing you like a mirror what you were doing, so you would stop doing this, or really showing you through ways that were hidden to guide you in that direction of being more down to earth and being more grounded, being more into this joyful energy of the security and the joyful energy of planting this seed of I am going to I am going to get out of big emotions, and I'm going to recenter, and I'm going to learn how to communicate and learn how to be good within myself with this. So your mother agreed to show you all of those things, like I said, either through a commitment with you, it could be both also, or with a relationship that she had that was committed. And I would like to take one final card. I would like to see, what are you teaching her, if anything, of course. So this is the King of Swords. She is teaching you about how to be more in the present moment, how to be more grounded, how to get out a little bit more of those deep emotion and more into earth. And you are showing her how to be clear on what she is seeing. So you're probably testing her a lot. Yes, you're probably testing her a lot. And this is helping her again with communication. It's funny that I was getting communication here with the letter, even though this is earth and this is not communication. And now we have the communication here. That's what you are teaching her. It just shows that both of you are helping each other on some things. And it just shows that in your relationship, communication is something that was maybe not always easy, but you're both working on with each other. So this is what I have for you. Nope, I'm lying. Let me take a final card. I would like to see one final card of advice for you before I go. Let's see. What do we have? Let's just see what we have as advice for group one on the relationship with their mother, please. What is the advice from the cards for the relationship for group one? We have 10 of swords. Oh, underneath the deck we have this. Okay. So the 10 of swords. Swords are mental energy, and swords are also words that has been said. We know you are both working on the communication. So sword for me, it's making a lot of sense that we have this. It's not pleasant that we have the 10 of swords, but what is the advice from it? When it's reversed, this card is actually talking about forgiveness and removal of all of those swords. So when it's reversed, those swords are just falling. And that's what I'm seeing in here. It's that what we need to do, what is the advice, is that since you're working on communication, I'm sure that there was plenty of time when hurtful things were being said. And the advice would be to one by one remove those things. And if you have the chance that your mother is still alive, it's okay if your mother is not still alive, because you can still do this, but it's just, you're just going to have more feedback if you can talk to her directly, of course. So my advice would be with this, that you should absolutely remove those swords one by talking about the hurtful things that you still have on your heart, on your mind, what you said to her, what she said to you, what you remember saying badly to her, and etc. So going both ways on what was, yeah, okay. This was funny. Okay, what was being said and what is still hurtful in the mind. Keep it light, keep it funny. Apparently, that was the message from the universe at that moment. So keep it light, keep it funny, keep it on the intentional of doing good, keep it on the intention of a light and love. And this is the vibration you should operate on. It doesn't need to be heavy. I know that sometimes it feels like it's going to be always heavy, but those conversations can come from a place of um, just knowing how bad it was, and just saying, I was really in the wrong and I cannot believe I was in the wrong like this. And just, I want to explain my gratitude for everything, and my how much I'm sorry about what I was saying. So we need to do this with the mother. And we have the card of the Empress, which is the energy of the mother that is next to it. The energy of the mother and the Empress is showing us that whenever you're putting love into something, it grows. So again, use it to talk about the heavy topics with maybe more love, more light, having fun, laughing about some stuff. It is okay that we don't have heavy conversation uh, on a very serious and heavy way. We can have forgiveness. We can talk about the real things. We can be in the truth without the heaviness. We can absolutely go in with love and just expressing ourselves with this lightness, and it will do the trick. The last card for you on the advice with your mother is the Six of Cups. Recognize that there is unconditional love, even though maybe in your situation you're not talking with each other. Maybe in your situation you don't want to have this person in your life. It is completely okay, but it's just to remember that there is unconditional love. And maybe even though you don't speak with each other, or maybe if you don't want to rekindle the relationship, you can absolutely just let them know that even though the situation is as it is right now and hurtful things were said in the past, that the love is still there. The love will forever be there. We're just not in each other's life right now. So this is part of what you're working on. Remember that you're working on communication. So the communication should be about forgiveness. Yes, thank you, guides, and also on unconditional love. So this is your reading, group one. I hope it resonates. Let me know in a comment. And if you need a personal um, consultation, you can book at maisonjupiter.com. Group two. Let's see what we have. So let's see what we have as a reason why you have picked your mother to be your mother in this incarnation. We have the card of the Sun. It is the card of the major arcana number 19. It says success, recognition, and enthusiasm. So you could have picked her because she was extremely positive. You could have picked her because also of your father. Why I'm saying this? Because this is the card of the father energy. So there could be a reason why you have chosen your mother for certain of you, that it was simply because your mother was going to be the one that is linked with that particular father, and you needed that particular father. For some of you, it's going to go in that direction. For others, it could be that she had success. It could be that she was recognized. It could be that you were going to be recognized for what you were doing through her, and that she would be giving you that sensation of everything you're doing. You are safe, you're loved, and you are recognized for everything good that you do. So we do have a very positive, very secure energy in this person. So let's dive more into it. I'm going to take two more cards of an oracle deck to see what are the energy around this situation. So for group two, what are other energy around the choice of their mother for this incarnation? Please open your heart to me. And shatter, sudden change, shocking transformation, ending, wake up call, end of an era, blessing in disguise. Okay. So I'm getting that for some of you, the father could have been not in your life, and that the mother energy played maybe the role of the father also. You needed her to giving you all of the love, all of the masculine energy as well as the mother energy. So in the typical energy of the father energy, we think about provider, we think about protector. So all of those energy could have been provided by your mother because the father could have been going away for certain people. If it's not in your current life, it seems that it was a topic that is present in your past life where the father energy was not present. That could be why you needed to have her. You needed to have this life where you needed to have a life without a present father, and that the mother needed to experience a life where she was tested on, can I provide both energy? Can I be truly independent? Let's get 2 cards from my Cosmic Contract Oracle. We have Helping Hand. I'm here to assist you. So you see that so far the energy is extremely positive between the two of you. So far it is about love, abundance. It is about helping each other grow and seeing the value in each other. Let's see one more from this oracle. Self-centered. I will make everything about me. So this is a little bit the danger of the card of the sun. When it's very negative, it could be really self-centered. I'm not getting that this is the mother energy. I am getting that in a positive way could be about you. Not that you're self-centered, but you needed to have the attention of the mother. You needed to have more love towards you and more helping hand and more of this protection and this abundance from the mother energy. So in this way, maybe you were the only child, or maybe because of the father not being there for some of you, you needed that mother energy more present to make you feel like you were the center of the world. You needed that. And as a kid, who's to know what we need certain things and why other kids doesn't need the same thing. But as a kid, this is totally okay to have this. Absolutely. I'm not getting that this is a mother energy, but of course, since it's a collective message, that could be for some of you that the mother was self-centered. But I'm really more getting that this was about you in a positive way. Could have been the father, though, because we know the father for a lot of your group too is not present. Then in that case, we have a self-centered where the father is not there to help. It's not there to show the love. Absolutely not. We have the mother for this reason. So let's get a few cards from the tarot deck. I would like to see, how did you choose her? How did the process of choosing your mother went? We have the Queen of Wands. You knew she was going to be doing the job, so that's one of the reasons. We have the Black Namen right there. I have no clue what this card is about, but I will look at the picture and you will see. And then we have the Ace of Wands. And we have the moon being reversed. So the moon is the mother energy, by the way. I'm going to put it upright. I don't feel that this was a real reverse. I'm not feeling it reverse. Okay, but I understand why they put it reverse. I will explain. So the question was, how did you choose this particular woman to be your mother? So with this card, we get a lot of spirituality. We get the moon, we get the eye and the purple flame, we get the flow of souls, and we get the stars right there. So it feels like this is a little bit of the underworld and a little bit of the world behind the life. So this is how I'm going to use it. How did you choose her? We have wands and wands. You choose her because you knew that she was going to be doing the work. You choose her because you saw her fire, you saw her energy. And it's funny, as I'm saying fire, I just saw that she has right there in one, and she has a flame, a blue flame, and we get purple flame. You knew that she was going to be able to do the work. You saw in her soul that she was able to do the work. You saw also in her soul that she was going to release all of the darkness, at least a lot of the darkness. Why I'm saying this? Because the purple flame is a symbol for burning the negative energy, burning what is in excess of uh, entities maybe stuck on you or anything negative that is there. And finally, we have the moon energy, that is the mother energy. It tends to represent our fears, but as you can see, it's not fearful. We have flowers. It's just almost day instead of nighttime. So I'm really sensing that you knew each other from a past life. And I really sense that this particular person wanted to be tested on, can I really do it alone? And I'm going to do it with a lot of love and respect. She sees you as an equal. She sees you as an equal, as a soul. And she wanted to provide for you all of this love. So let's get a final card and let's see what you are providing for her through this connection. What are you teaching her also through this connection? We have Four of Swords. This is the healing. Underneath the deck, we have the Emperor. She needed to heal her connection with her divine masculine, and maybe also with the father, maybe also with a certain masculine energy. So by being able to show up as a divine masculine for you, she healed maybe a dependency, maybe a codependency with someone in particular. She healed the part of her that was not healthy with the divine masculine. You provided her this lesson by being her child. So this is beautiful. Let's finish with what is the advice in this relationship with your mother? And we have the Fool. So it says, and we have 10 of Swords. We have the same card in the previous group. That's interesting. It says that we need to go back and forgive and forget for the things that were said that were hurtful. There was many things that was said that was hurtful. We need to forgive and forget on both sides. And with the Fool, it means that if you can, I would really ask you to start fresh and with as little baggage from the past as you can. And don't forget that you are a tribe together. Don't forget that you belong together. For those of you who has no opportunity to do it while your mother is alive, maybe she's no longer here on earth, maybe she has passed. It says that because of this blue flower right there, it says that you should absolutely do a ritual for your divine feminine energy and honor her in this. So that could be a lot of different things, do what resonate with you, but taking a bath with rose petals, I would say white rose petals for forgiveness, and just maybe lighting a candle for her and honoring her and talking to her about how much you know things were said that were wrong and that you forgive her. You are asking for forgiveness too, and you honor her in all the things that she has done or tried to do. So this is what I have for your group too. I hope that resonates. If you need a personal consultation, you can book at maisonjupiter.com. You can use the coupon code for 10% off. It is Jupiter. I will see you next week. And the final group 3. So let's look. We have 2 cards for you. I will look at what they are in a second. So this is about your connection with your mother in this incarnation and the reason why you have chosen her to be your mother. So let's look. So the first card is the World. It's a major arcana. It says accomplishment, celebration, and completion. So right away with this, I'm thinking maybe you needed her to finish a particular mission that you may struggled with in the past lives, or it's a completion of a karma. Maybe you both exchanged playing one role or another with each other, and this was a completion of it. Let's look what is the second card. We have 9 of Earth, 9 of Pentacles. It says contentment, luxury, and independence. Those are could be lessons that you had to learn from each other, but I'm getting that independence is also something that you probably had to learn from her. independence that could have been because she forced you to be more independent, or that she showed you the way to be more independent. The luxury is there because this means that you are independent and abundant on your own. It means that solitude doesn't scare you. So, this is very interesting. Let's look at more cards to go with this. Let's bring more keywords with this. I want to see more feelings of why you choose this particular woman to be your mother in this life. We have gossip, and I'm going to take one more. Thank you. Oh, we have two. You have a lot of cards today. Two cards as main cards, and then three cards as energy. We have I am shifting very deeply right now. So that goes with the world. Absolutely. It's the same energy. We have I want you to be proud of me. Beautiful. And we had the card of gossip. So this card, it says betrayal. Black backstabbing, but not black, backstabbing, noisy, sabotage, jealousy, interference, deceptions, and lies. I'm feeling like you are working on your independence because of deep betrayals in your past lives. Could have been also showing up in this life as a residual energy. We tend to go back into lessons until we have learned completely from them. And I want you to be proud of me. That makes me feel like we could have been in the beginning of this life or in a previous life a little bit of a crowd pleaser, a little bit of I want everybody to love me. But it says shifting and completion of that lesson. You have been probably betrayed, like I said, in this life or previous lives. That made you scared of not being liked by some people. But like I said, this is the end of this lesson. So let's look into the card, how she helped you with this. It says the Magician, and we have the Star, two major arcanas. Interesting. So the Magician and the Stars, it helps you to basically, we could have a woman that was saying to you as you were growing up, or force you to go in that direction by other ways. Sometimes it works in mysterious ways, that you needed to work on your craft, you needed to work on what was important for you, and you needed to have responsibility on your shoulders on not being a victim in this world. I'm sorry. And that everything could be accessible for you if you believe in yourself. That made you achieve huge things because you were not acting out as a victim. You stepped out of that crowd pleasing energy. And yes, you wanted her to be proud, but that was not unhealthy at all, since you followed your heart, you followed your passion and your dreams in this. It is absolutely beautiful. So let's see, how did you choose this particular mother to be your mother? We have Page of Pentacles. It's interesting because it looks like she didn't want maybe any children at first. Maybe she didn't feel like she could do it. And again, that is the main energy that we're getting here, is that the very independent. So for some of you, your mother could have been very distant or not knowing how to be really a good mother. And you had to learn, you had to do a lot by yourself, but that pushed you to be better. So let's see how you got to choose this particular woman to be your mother. We have Eight of Swords, Page of Pentacles. We have Seven of Pentacles, and we have King of Pentacles. Okay. So this tells me that the way that you chose your mother, it was pretty much imposed on you. It was pretty much imposed on you. It's that goes back to what I had in the beginning with the card of the world. I think this is a completion of going back and forth and playing different roles for each other. And you had to be with her to complete some karma. it's been a long time that you're working together. We have King of Pentacles. It's been a long time that you were working together in past lives. So clearly, you have been going back and forth, like I said, with this particular person. You played sometimes the role of the parent, sometimes the role of the children. You exchange boss, teacher, student, whatever is the case. You learn from each other. But this time we have the world, so this is the completion. And it asks you to shoot for the stars and believe in yourself, which I really see you have done. Beautiful, beautiful energy. So let's see, what are you learning, or sorry, what you are teaching her, what she is learning from you. Page of Cup and Six of Cup. Wow. You are teaching her how to reconnect with her inner child. You are teaching her unconditional love. And remember that with this, a lot of you had maybe mothers that didn't really want to be mothers or didn't feel like they could do it. With this, I'm really feeling like you are teaching her how to be a mother by showing her the love of a child. So a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. Group 3, I think you're extremely independent and strong. And I think it has been a lot of difficult lessons that you had to learn to get there. But you're completing this huge lesson and you are doing it. It says shoot for the stars now. There is no stopping you. You are not acting like a victim. And it says you're shifting very deeply now. And I believe it with anything that I'm seeing here, the world, the completion, the stars, you are making it, you are doing it. So don't doubt yourself. Let's say the final card. I would like to see what is the advice with your mother. Strength. So the strength is a very interesting card because yes, it's a major arcana, so it's a big energy, but the strength card is reminding us that we need to go in past experience and get this energy out in a way that is positive, in a way that we're going to be maybe inspired through it, maybe writing a book, maybe teaching about it, maybe raising our own children with the lessons that we have learned from this past energy. But we need to transform that energy that we have in us and use it to inspire others and to create something good with it. It's not so much something you have to do with your mother, but it's with the lessons that you have teach from one another, and to really not go into, I don't think you would anyway with those cards. I'm understanding your energy, and I don't think you would go into fighting or yelling or anything, but it's to control that energy and to transform that energy into something positive and inspiring. So this is what I have for you, group 3. This is an amazing, amazing connection. I hope you're getting that you are finishing a big lesson and that it's really, you're on the right path. So continue doing it and don't fall back into those past energy of closing up the world because you feel betrayed. You are amazing doing this, and I want you to continue, and I want you to be empowered to go for your dreams. So this is what I have for you. If you need a personal reading, you can book at maisonjupiter.com. Don't forget, at 10% off. It is coupon code Jupiter. I will be seeing you next week. I love you guys. Bye-bye.